Now that we have the physique update, I more or less just want to take you through a full day of eating. So I can't actually record everything because oftentimes when I eat, it's usually right in between clients or right when I'm running from one gym to the other gym. So it's tough for me to actually pull out my camera and record absolutely everything, but I'm gonna record as much as I can. And then I'm also gonna show you my macro breakdown at the end of the day, which is really the most important part. Again, I'm just gonna pull in different things that I'm eating. I'm actually just gonna record it. I'll put the macros on the screen and then I'll do a macro breakdown at the end of the day. Turn the volume on. You might be wondering why egg whites. I have nothing against eggs per se. You might think it has something to do with my cholesterol. It actually doesn't. It has everything to do with just calories, or rather protein per calorie. So eggs are great. It does have some vitamins. It does have some fat in it. That's why I still have one egg even as I get deeper into my cut. But the egg whites provide some additional protein with a little bit less calories. That being said, I do keep my oatmeal about the same throughout the entire thing. Reason being is because of my cholesterol issues. So the eggs, I'm not curtailing because of cholesterol, but the oatmeal I'm keeping nice and high because of my cholesterol. If you haven't seen the video, it's the most popular video on this channel so far. I talk about how I lowered my cholesterol by like 100 points without using any medication. And it really came down to fiber intake. I don't meal prep every single one of my meals, but I do prepare about 2 a day. And the reason being is because it's convenient, really. I can just throw it in the microwave, heat it up for 2 minutes, and I know exactly what I'm getting. I'm getting a protein, I'm getting some fiber, and a little bit of carbs. Throw in some fruit in there right before my workout, and I'm good to go. So you don't have to meal prep. I just have to do it for me just because of how I'm always running around. And it's very easy and convenient for me to eat something that I know is gonna be very easy and convenient for me to fit into my macros. All right, look, before we go any further, I wanna tell you my strategy on this cut. I can show you everything I eat, but it didn't start that way. I did a stepwise fashion to my cut. So basically, I started off at maintenance. So 7 weeks ago, I was at my maintenance calories, which is right around 3,000 calories a day. When I started my cut, I dropped it down to about 2,700 calories. I rode that out until I plateaued, which was several weeks in. And then from there, I just took it another 10% down. So I didn't start with these macros. I didn't start with these calories. This is towards the end of my cut. So again, I started my cut around 3,000 calories and I'm ending my cut around 2,000 calories. The reason you have to do that is because your body adjusts, right? You have to either increase your calorie expenditure or decrease your calorie
calorie consumption. If you could just have a 100 calorie deficit at the same level of calories, then you would never have to lower. All you would have to do is just project it out far enough and you would just lose as much body fat as you want. In theory, that's great, but in practice, it never works that way. Your non-exercise activity thermogenesis goes down as you are deeper and deeper into a diet. So again, you can either drastically increase your calorie expenditure through tons of cardio, or you can decrease your calories. I personally do a combination of both. So I do up my calorie expenditure to make up for that loss of NEAT, while simultaneously lowering my calories when I start to get stuck. Again, that 1-2 punch just works better for me, but I don't just arbitrarily start with my calories low. I do it in a stepwise fashion, concurrently with increasing my cardio output. That way it never feels overwhelming in either respect. So again, back to the meals, back to the macros. I just wanted to throw this in there to help you understand that I didn't start at these calories for my cut. I'm ending my cut at these calories. The reason I actually have this black eye is from wrestling. I like to do that to help with my weight loss. I enjoy doing cardio that I actually enjoy doing. Yeah, riding on a bike, doing a Stairmaster, whatever, that's great. And I think for a lot of people, that's what they need to do. But for me, I need something a little more engaging for me to actually enjoy it and do it with the level of intensity that I like to do cardio at. Also, the reason there's stuff all over my house is because I'm moving. But that's a completely different topic. All right, look, we made it to the end of this video. There's only one piece left, and I'm gonna put that at the very end, and that's the entire macro breakdown for the day. That's gonna be on an extended screen. That way you can actually look at it. Screenshot it if you want, if you think it's gonna help you. But I'm also gonna link at the end of this video the rest of the videos in this playlist. So the first video in this playlist, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. It's predominantly about training. The second video on this playlist is more about expectations. What's actually happening when you're on a cut. This one is predominantly about nutrition. The last one in this series, you aren't gonna wanna miss that, is actually showing you the weekly progression that I went through over my 8-week cut. It doesn't take a ton of time if you're relatively lean to get pretty dang lean and get ready for whatever it is, whether you're doing a bodybuilding show, whether you're doing just trying to get lean for a vacation, or you just wanna look better and feel better in your own skin. With committed effort, it doesn't take that long, and that's what I'm gonna show in episode 4. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you check out that playlist, click it, watch it. That way you have everything you could possibly need for your cut. Look, do me a favor, subscribe to this channel. We have over 1,000 subscribers. That doesn't sound like a lot for probably a lot of the big channels that you follow, but for us, that's a milestone. We're trying to continue to grow this channel. Do us a favor, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the playlist. I'll see you in the next video. And for all my clients, I'll see you in the gym.